Hello, everybody. Okay, why is my screen not showing? Oh, no. What's happening? Wait, why is... Oh, because they started the game. Okay, what is going on, everybody? Hello, how are we all doing today? My apologies for for this taking so long. It's just nobody was joining, but we are back with another Breachers VRML Scrim. I'm your host, Juice, and today we have Republic and MLG going at it today. So let's get right into this game. I hope everyone's having a beautiful night, and let's get to this. Let me turn this up just a little bit. Okay. Let's get into this game. I don't have a co-host with me today, so I am here by myself, so you guys are going to have to listen to me yap this whole time, but let's get into this. Republic starting out on the defense, MLG on the attack. Factory for this first map, and let's see how these MLG players push. I do not see a drone yet, so it doesn't seem like they will be droning in. They're just tossing the EMP around, and we are off into this first round. There is an AI on the MLG team, and it is Wesley jumping into Generator right here. So I wonder if Wesley's going to get picked off pretty early, and it does seem like it. Trick does take a little bit of damage off him, but he does take out the AI, and it is a vending push. Maestro and Chromie walking in here. We actually have a player outside of Tetris watching the Tetris door. Maestro running back and forth. Is my audio good? Okay, my audio is good. So Chromie actually walks into Tetris right past Scorch. Pantera right on the other side of the wall. In lockers as a nade is tossed from Clown into Cubby through vending as Pantera takes out one in Tetris, making it a 4v3 in favor of Republic right here. Pantera. EP's actually going down by Clown. Is he going to get it down? He does not get it down. The EMP has not been finished yet. And wow. Trick took out one. Pantera takes out one. And just like that, Republic wins round one with a near flawless. So unfortunate right there. And that was good utility placement by the Republic team right there. They had the nades. They had the util to deny the plant, and Trick got a 3K to end that round, so beautiful job by him. Just like that, Republic is up in this game. Let me change the score. Score's 1-0. Okay. Once again, I haven't said it yet, but if you guys are new to the stream, if you guys have not followed, subscribed, like the stream, make sure you guys are liking the stream. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Show your boy some love. And yes, let's get into this game. Republic taking a very good pistol round with pretty much ease, but maybe MLG is just trying to get into the groove. They do only have 4 players as Wesley and Chromie are on this gravel window. Is Chromie gonna take out the AI? He is, so he can grab the EMP. He takes the gun off the AI, and it will be a 4v5 to start the round. Numbers advantage already in favor of Republic here, as we do see an orange take. We don't see any upstairs roams from the Republic side, so Hatch is easy access. We actually have Jolly down below orange stairs, so we're gonna see a flank coming up orange here soon, more than likely. Chromie upstairs clearing out the flank, but nobody on the Republic side is upstairs as there is a proxy above this door, so Republic players trying to get some wall bangs in. Foam is down on the wall. Maestro has the EMP at this orange door, and nade is tossed, and it doesn't get any damage off on the Clown. Very surprisingly, that was a good nade toss as Clown gets tricked down to 1 HP. But Trick does have that stim to get back up. Nades are being tossed. Chromie on the... What is happening? Chromie was on that gravel window but was taken out. Clown took out one. Jolly took out another. And just like that, Republic with the man advantage up 4-2 here. Maestro with the EMP crouching in the sight. Looking towards the back hall. Takes out one. Scorch with the refrag with that Spectral. He's going to be able to pick up that player's Viper. He does have the stim, but Tim Cheese left in a 1v3, but all of these Republic players are pretty much one-shot here. As Tim Cheese walking in the storage, doesn't see Jolly as Jolly ran out, and he's now sitting behind this B chassis. Republic does have possession of the EMP. So Tim Cheese play spacing around these doors. Is he going to check his corners? He backs up. I wonder if he's going to rotate back through A. Slow walking around. Checking his corners, getting on top of this desk. Doesn't see anyone, and he actually might be able to grab EMP here. We actually have Trick and Scorch holding down this war room area, but Tim Cheese with the EMP swings out the bathroom, but Jolly off on the backside and Storage able to take out Tim Cheese and Republic. Going up 2-0 on the defensive side to start this map 1. Definitely a good showing from Republic right now. They are playing very well, and they've only had a couple people die through these 2 rounds. They've actually been doing very well, staying alive. It is now this bottom floor site. Let's see if MLG is going to be able to take one of their first rounds, as we do have another player connect. Benito Lax is now in the game for MLG, so definitely better than having Wesley, as we have our first 5v5 of the game so far. So maybe Benito will be able to turn this around for the MLG team, as we have Jolly, Syrup, and Scorch all holding down this storage area. And it seems like it is going to be a basic storage push. Tim Cheese with the drones. The drone is taken out by that grenade, but Tim Cheese tosses his other one to try to check out the storage room. Doesn't see any players close. Sees Jolly, but the drone is shot. I do not think the drone saw the trip mines. So Jolly close. Here's Maestro getting some wall bangs, but Jolly able to get that refrag, as Tim Cheese did take out Scorch from the window, and we have the storage push as Chromie takes out one. The trip mine is not getting any damage, and Republic left in a 2v4 here, as MLG is storming into storage right now, getting foam on this wall. Incense are being tossed, flashes are being tossed. Pantera sitting in the connector area. Chromie takes out one. Refrag back Pantera. Pantera takes out a second. It's now a 1v2. Pantera is taken out by Tim Cheese off of the swing from the breach, and MLG winning their first round. Now down 2-1, but definitely showing that they are capable of winning this game. Republic still in the lead, but MLG is not going down without a fight, as we can see here. Take a look at the leaderboard. Trick and Jolly on top of the leaderboard for this Republic team, doing very well, both at 4-1. As on the MLG side, Clown is the top frag, going 3-2. Looks to be an almost full buy round for the MLG team. They have all rifles except Clown going with that Omen buy. And on the Republic side, we have 2 rifles and 3 SMGs. So gun advantage in favor of MLG here. Despite not having the round advantage, we're going to see a basic vending take, but Pantera is downstairs below vending. I wonder if the drone will check downstairs. Maestro on that drone checking the vending area. Won't see anybody, but Pantera playing on that flank. Hopefully these MLG players are able to watch behind them, as Pantera actually takes one out. They did not drone, and that's actually a stem on the ground along with the Vezin. Pantera able to run out and grab that Vezin. Did not grab the stem though. I think he sees it and he's tempted to grab it, as Benito might try to swing here with that Viper, going for a bit of a quick peek action right there. Doesn't see Pantera, but they're both quick peeking, as Clown able to take a pick off in sight. It is going to be a generator take, I believe. Clown walked in, took out another one. Syrup takes out one in connector. Clown sitting close on the door, though, able to take him out, putting Republic down in the man advantage. 3-1 now, is Tim Cheese able to take out Scorch, and it's all up to Pantera downstairs with that Vezin. I think he might save this Vezin here. Probably the smart play if you are Pantera. It's going to be a hard rotate, honestly. think he's going to rotate over to orange here, but you do have a stim as well. You might as well save it as you're running out of time. You have $50 to your name, and it is virtually impossible for you to defuse this bomb. And yes, Pantera is going to sit back. So MLG, after going down 2-0, are going to be tying this 2-2 on this map 1 here. Spark says, I'm a sweat. Yes. I'm a sweat. Choose tryharding and casting right now. Well, I mean, is it bad? Like, I feel like I do a good job. I don't know. I don't know. I think I do a good job. I don't know. Maybe not. Do I suck? MLG definitely. Clown is just putting his team on his back, going 6-2 right now. Nobody else on his team has more than 2 kills, but on the Republic side, definitely more even kills as 4, 4, and 4. But either way, it is 2-2 here. Brab in the chat says, ain't this exciting? MLG wanted me to join them. So you're here to see what's up? Yes, goated Brab. Definitely goated Brab in the chat. It is 2-2 right now. MLG was down 2-0, but they're able to bring it back, and we're going to see an almost full buy round. We have 9 rifles. The only SMG we have is Chromie on the MLG side with that Viper, so almost equal gun advantage here as we have a basic orange take from this MLG team. And once again, we don't have any upstairs roamers on the Republic side, so MLG is going to be able to take that hatch very fast once again and start their push. Trick trying to get some floor bangs through the hatch, doesn't get any tags. The Republic playing a very not sight heavy hold, but they're playing around the objective. No one was upstairs, so maybe not. Clown trying to get some blind fires here. Trick going for some quick peeks to see if anyone. Oh, Maestro was actually able to shoot that static out. I didn't think he would be able to get an angle on that. Tim Cheese got a little bit of damage on the Trick through a wall bang, I believe. It only did 9 damage. Foam is already on the wall, so MLG ready to go for this push here. They're gonna pop this wall. They have the whole team pushing this orange room. Nobody's on the flank. Flash is coming out, and Benito Lax able to walk into sight, but nobody is sitting in A, though. The only person is Jolly, but Benito able to swing in and take him out. There are trip mines here, and the trip mines do take out Benito. It's now a 4v4 here. A lot of damage taken off from this MLG team, though, but they do have a stim, and Scorch tried to throw an instant. Able to get it out from the door. Able to get it on the door, but he was shot in the process of it, going for some blind fires. Clown shoots his hand, so Scorch down to 22 health here. It is still a 4v4, but health advantage is in favor of MLG here. Maestro drops the hatch, almost insins himself. God, I can't talk today. Maestro putting that EMP down. Syrup and Scorch in the connector room. Maestro hops on the desk. Trick tries to get a swing off on him, but wasn't able to kill him. Maestro tried to swing Trick, but Pantera able to take him out. His Trick was about to get hunted down here. Clown, Chromie, and Tim Cheese all on this breach. Clown takes out one. Tim takes out another. Scorch with a refrag. It's now a 2v2 health advantage in favor of MLG. And it is a post-plan situation. Chromie on this pixel peak. Clown on the hatch. This is going to be very hard to retake if you are Republic right here. Scorch gets taken out from the pixel walk on the orange stairs, and Pantera able to take out one, but the time is going to run out, so MLG is going to go up 3-2 here after going down 2-0. See Brab in the chat. See Republic getting casted a lot. Yeah, I wasn't going to cast them because I cast them all the time, but nobody ever hits me up to cast their games except them, and they're fun to cast, so I don't mind it, you know. Oh man, but MLG able to bring this one back. Going into this side flip round, we're gonna see buyouts, obviously, because you can't take money over into the second half. Gun advantage is definitely looking in favor of MLG here, as we do have 5 rifles going against 3 rifles, a Knut, and an SMG, because one of the Republic players actually left. I think it was Syrup. Yeah, Syrup disconnected from the Republic side. As we see this drone coming into storage, will it see Scorch here? Scorch is actually clipping through the wall a little bit. That is Jolly not able to shoot the drone, but a nade is tossed in! Jolly didn't see it, but somehow that nade didn't kill him. Another nade is tossed. Jolly taken down very low, and that nade actually made him swing out. Scorch able to get the refrag, and he gets a second with the Knut. Does he get a 30? Doesn't. Benito Lax able to get that pick as Chromie off on the backside, able to take out that AI, and MLG in the numbers advantage, already up 3-2 here. Clown does shoot out the trips this time. Trick and Pantera left in this 2v3 here, and that Ensign takes Pantera down very low. Ensigns are being tossed both ways. DP's on the ground right now as Clown swings in through the A breach, able to take out one and take out a second. And MLG winning 4 rounds straight here after losing the first 2, going up in the half. 4-2. Definitely a good showing from this MLG team. It was looking like Republic was going to run away with it for a little bit there, but... Or it looked like Republic was going to run away with it, but MLG bringing it back. And winning 4 rounds on attack on Factory is definitely pretty darn good. So maybe Republic's attack is better, or maybe MLG is going to have a baller defense right here. Let's figure this out. So we get into the side flip. BLW does sub in for this Republic side here. It seems like we're going to have a basic orange take. We have 2 players off on the roam going this assembly side. Trick and Jolly with the EMP dancing over here a little bit. They're going to go through this assembly door, and I believe they're going to flank through War Room. We don't have any MLG players in War Room, so Trick and Jolly are going to be able to walk in here unscathed. They're not going to hear this. But Benito Lax able to get a quick pick upstairs and get back to site. So very good start for MLG here, as they're able to have the numbers advantage and have their players come back to site, as we do have this slow push from Trick and Jolly. Maestro in this bathroom hallway. Good trigger discipline from Trick right there to not shoot. They could crouch up right behind these players, as Maestro is sitting right outside bathroom. Chromie able to take out a second, but not before getting a headshot. So Chromie down to 22 health right now. And Maestro is taken out by Trick right there. Chromie right on the other side of this door, able to throw an instant down, going for some wall bangs. BLW also gets a pick, but Clown able to get a refrag off that. MLG with the numbers advantage. Trick runs right past Chromie right there, but Jolly's able to save his life and kill him. Both of these MLG players are in the connector room, and that grenade somehow doesn't kill Trick, but Clown able to get that pick. Jolly left in a 1v2 right here. Clown very low on health, but Tim Cheese is at 100 right here. Tim actually TKs his teammate. So the Republic team has the health advantage right here as we get into this 1v1 post-plant situation. How is Tim Cheese going to play this? Sitting close on this breach. Is he going to swing it? He does, but Jolly able to get that headshot and win Republic their first round of this attack. Still down, but they're also showing that this game is not over. That was an evil pixel walk of doom and despair, pixel walk of bullshittery. What's your KDA in casting? I'm not sure. I think I'm good at casting. If I was to put my Breacher's casting into a stat line, I would say like 10-3, 10-3 and 5. How about that? 10-3 5. That sounds like a pretty good stat line. Maybe. Maybe better. I don't know. I love casting though. It's fun. It's just I'm by myself right now, so I have to talk more, so I got my water with me because I get very dehydrated. Republic buying 4 SMGs while the MLG side is buying 3 here, getting into the second round of side flip. We're going to see a drone coming in through this Tetris hatch from Pantera. It's going to check out this locker area, maybe. But no roamers from the MLG side. Everyone is in sight right now. So Trick able to drop Tetris, and they're going to be able to get foam on this wall very quickly. Clown able to take out one, but Trick with his wall hacks, easy breach, able to get a pick, able to get the refrag off on the Clown. Clown was one health. Flash, they're being tossed. Incense. Tim Cheese is gonna down to the incendiary. Has been able to get a swing and take out another. Maestro able to get that refrag. Trick getting this EMP down, and he does very early in MLG, down in the numbers advantage. 2 to 3 here. Wallbangs are being placed by Chromie, swinging out into lockers. Maestro alongside with them, but they do not have numbers advantage here. Trick on this other side of this door. Scorch able to take out Chromie. Maestro left in a 1v3, and he takes out one, but Trick with the Jesper able to take out Maestro, and Republic ties it up 4 to 4. So it is going back and forth right now. It was not looking too good for Republic right there after they went down 4 to 2, but they have been won these last 2 rounds, and they tie it up here. But anyways, I guess Republic did win the first 2 rounds of when they were on defense. So if history does repeat itself, then MLG will win these next rounds. But maybe the MLG side is better with the SMGs / rifles than they are with pistols, because you know sometimes that happens. I actually suck with pistols. My trigger finger sucks sometimes. My aim is just terrible in general. But anyways, enough about me. I cast video games, and we are off into this round 9 4-4 here as we have this storage take. Pantera on the drone, able to see Clown, but Clown shoots out the drone very fast, instant onto the storage door. So BLW and Jolly are able to take the storage area. A waste of a nade right there because nobody's holding storage, but Jolly getting foam down early on the wall. Clown is sitting behind these this wood panel. Pantera charging up a flash. He tosses it, and that actually somehow did not hit Clown. This back A wall is taken, and Scorch puts the EMP down very quick on the wall. Tim Cheese able to take out one. Pantera takes out 2. Benito Lax takes out 1, and it's now Benito versus 2. Benito takes out 1, but BLW with a quick refrag. So this was a very weird push from Republic. I've never seen anyone try to plant here before, but it worked, I guess. We saw a lot of picks here, and Republic is going up 5 to 4 here. I apologize for being quiet sometimes. When I'm by myself, it's too much talking sometimes. But, you know, just haven't been feeling too good today. But it doesn't matter. Enough about me. Who cares about me? We're all about breachers. MLG down the Republic, able to win these last 3 rounds. So Republic with the lead. We're going to see an orange take, but we also do have a roam clear downstairs with Jolly and Trick, I believe. Yes, Jolly and Trick are going to be crouch walking up these orange stairs to catch any MLG players off guard, as we do have a drone from Pantera clearing out upstairs. We do not have any upstairs roams. And once again, it's mostly a site-heavy hold from this MLG team. So once again, Republic able to take this very fast, and the hatch is now popped everyone on this Republic side is on the orange side here as nades are being tossed, flashes are being tossed. BLW able to grab the foam and put the foam down on the wall. Chromie getting some wall bangs. Gets tricked down very low, but Jolly able to get a wall bang through one of his players, I believe. Pantera from the gravel window able to surprise Chromie right there and giving Republic the 4-3 man advantage as Clown able to take out one. It is now 4-3 here as Benito able to take out one off on the gravel. It's now a 3v3 health advantage in favor of nobody as all players at 100 health. Clown getting a little aggressive here. Takes out one. Refrag by Trick. Scorch on this gravel window. Benito able to take him out. Benito 1 health. Able to get a blind fire headshot off on the gravel window. This is why Benito Lax is my king. Holy goat as he's able to blind fire on 1 health and win this round for MLG, tying it up 5-5 now. That was a beautiful shot. I did not think Benito knew that player was on the gravel window, but it somehow worked. And we have a tied game right now. This is a very close game. When the game started and Republic went up 2-0, I thought maybe it was going to be not that close, but then MLG brought it back and went into the half actually up 4-2, and then Republic having a bit of a comeback here, and then MLG winning that last round, tying it back up. So it's just been back and forth. We get into this round 11, and we actually do have a roamer now on the MLG side. Clown is bottom vending right now. I wonder where this drone is going to look. Checking outside vending, clearing it for BLW. So BLW's in, but they did not drone the player downstairs. So that is something to keep an eye on. Drone going into Tetris, into lockers now. Won't see any players. Foam being put down on this wall as Chromie gets a lot of wall bang damage off on him. Oh no, the incendiary. Takes him down very low as BLW is in sight now. Takes out 2 players in connector. So MLG giving up this A site very fast. And good take from BLW as he's able to take out a second. Ace potential here. Noah's Clown from that flank able to take out one, take out a second. And it's now a 3v3. Republic running outside to get on this hatch. Post-plant situation. Another quick plant from the Republic side. Trick is sitting in Tetris still, but Clown able to take him out. So it's now a 3v2 in favor of MLG here. But these players are on the hatch. Tim Cheese getting killed by that blind fire. It's now a 2v2. Maestro and Clown Maestro low on health. Jolly with another blind fire and Scorch with the floor bang able to take out that last player. And once again, oh man. That was a very good hold from the Republic side after that post plant. They got up on the hatch and they held that down very well, not letting these players defuse that bomb and getting those blind fires in. Good job by Jolly right there to get, I think he had 2 blind fires through the hatch, able to take these players out. So definitely a good showing from Republic right now. I've noticed they've actually been trying to get these plants down very fast, and sometimes they've worked, sometimes they haven't, but you live and learn. As we go into this last round, potentially match point for Republic, or it could be an overtime round for MLG here. Bottom floor here as we get into this potential last round of map 1. MLG is not holding down storage, so the drone is going to be calling that out. Flashes are being tossed. I assume we're going to see an incendiary on the door, which we do. Ooh, bad grenade tossed by Tim Cheese right there, not throwing it where he wants to, but Trick taking control of connector right here as wall bangs are being put down through the storage wall, taking Trick down to half health, but he does have that Scrim. Gonna get up to 100 health again. And BLW on this backside of A, able to take out one. Clown going for a swing. BLW gets refreshed by Clown here. It's now a 4v4. As Tim Cheese able to take out one close on this door with an RCP. So now the man advantage is in favor of MLG here. But Clown very low on health. It seems like we have a bit of an A rotate, and it seems like their Republic is running back into storage. What is going on right now? Oh, they're looking for the foam. Maybe? Oh, was BLW the only player with foam? If that was the case, then this is going to be a hard round for Republic to bring back Scorch with that cloak, able to get Tim Cheese low on health, but Maestro able to swing off of that and get that pick. So it's now a 4v2 in favor of MLG here. Is Trick and Jolly going to be able to clutch this up, or is MLG going to force an overtime here? We actually have an assembly flank from Jolly right here, so it is quite possible that he could flank around and walk into this A objective. I believe Clown is watching it though, but back on this storage side, we have Trick trying to get possession of this EMP, but Maestro, Benito, and Tim Cheese are all holding this. Benito in assembly, and Maestro able to swing off the door once again and able to take out Trick, and it's all up to Jolly with 30 seconds left. He's in a 4v1 here, and he does take out one. It's now a 1v3. Benito in connector is able to take out Jolly, and MLG is now going into an overtime match point on map 1. This has been a very back and forth game. This has just been a treat to watch so far, as we are getting into this decider round here. Pre-match or pre-round predictions. Who do you guys think is winning this? By the time you guys see this, the round will be over, so I'll know. But who do you guys think is going to win this, MLG or Republic? It is a top floor site. MLG on the defense. Who had score advantage? MLG did have score advantage, so they did decide to take defense. And holy Clown, 18-8 right now. Oh my lord. Getting into this last round. Once again, we're going to have a site-heavy hold, which I don't think has been working for MLG. When they've had a roamer, it's been working out very well, but BLW able to take out one. Clown on the head glitch, not able to take out BLW, but that instant getting him very low on health, so BLW's going to have to run out and try to get a stim from one of his teammates. Wallbangs are coming out from both teams. Instants are being tossed around everywhere right now. This drone is just... How is this drone still up? That drone is just juking Benito. Benito's mad. What is happening? Benito able to finally shoot that drone. What was that, Benito? Oh my lord. But this Republic team, pretty much all of them in Tetris right now, as the wall is open, but the trip mine's able to take out Maestro, or able to take out Pantera. So good trip mines from Maestro, as Benito able to get a play space, take out one. So man advantage now in favor of MLG. 4-2 now, as Benito is able to take out BLW. It's all up to Trick and Jolly once again. Both players are in Tetris right here. Clown is in lockers, so these MLG players are everywhere, it seems. And this is going to be a very hard round to win if you are on this Republic side. Clown getting some blind fires right here. Jolly not able to get any shots, and Trick tried to go for the ego, wasn't able to take out Clown. And it's all up to Jolly. Jolly takes out one, not able to take out a second, as Maestro able to get that pick. And Clown with a little bit of an emote right here, along with Benito, Lax, and Maestro. They are... Oh, Maestro just dropped it. Oh my lord. That was definitely an IRL crouch, so you know that man just threw it back in real life. But MLG is able to come out victorious in this first map. And Scorch is now calling me, so 1 second. Yo, hello. Are you joining me for this map too? Okay, let me include your audio really fast. So, Scorch will now be joining me for the second map. Can you talk?
Hello.
There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, alright. So, Scorch, thoughts on that game?
Well, we had 2 subs. So, it was a little chaotic. There were 2 people that were supposed to join our chat, but ended up not joining. So, it was slightly chaotic, although we did have Deftones in, who is pretty familiar with our team, but Ben, or BLW, was brand new. He had no idea what we were doing. The normal pushes that we were trying to do were they worked, but they worked pretty sloppily.
You guys did some weird
I don't know.
pushes.
There was the pushes that we did them against Empire, and they worked really well, but it didn't work as well because when I was flashing, there was somebody that was pushing in that didn't know, and there was just it was really a whole mess. But it was a fun match, and they are a very good team. So I like the outcome. I wish we won. Yes, but I do like the outcome of the game. It kind of pushes me as a captain further into knowing how to address the mistakes that we make to become a diamond team.
Yeah, it happens. And 1 second, hold on. Getting into this map too, it is Hideout. So once again, it's like we see the same maps over and over again, but
yeah.
Dude,
I'm not looking forward to this one as a captain of R3, but I mean, we'll see how this goes.
Yes, we're not biased around here, though. We're not biased around here.
Unfortunately, I cannot be biased.
I'm casting this like how I would any other game. So I don't know. That was a close game, though. That factory map was very close. Just unfortunate. But
yeah, it was unfortunate, but I mean, what can you do? It is a scrim, so we are learning, we are practicing, and the season hasn't even started yet. So
yes, you are correct. But getting into this round 1, where are we seeing a push from? Yep, we are seeing a regular storage take here. This guy's name is Jerkin Off. Who is this guy?
I actually do not know.
I'm just gonna call this guy Jerk. Okay, Jerk. Oh, I'm in that wall, but BLW gets taken down very low with that headshot. So very early, MLG is just not in the health advantages. Jerk able to swing in and take out one, making it a 4v5 now for Republic.
Sorry, my mic is muted. Yeah, anyways, as we get into the round, you have minute 45 seconds, as you said, already a player down for MLG, so good on the R3 side. We see potentially Jolly looking to get control of Waterfall. Will he push and get that? Lax swings at the unfortunate time, but takes out, or Maestro, excuse me, takes out Jerk. Trick takes out Lax. Maestro takes out Trick as Ake takes out Maestro. It is now a 3v2 in favor of Republic as Walg does get phoned by Pantera. Will they blow it quick, or will they wait a second here? It seems like EMP is going down. Ake is looking to plant the EMP. He does get it down. Tim Cheese looking to swing, and he tries to get the pick and fails as Pantera picks him off. It is now a 3v1 in favor, and Pantera gets the second pick for Republic to go up 1-0. What a beautiful round by Republic there.
Yeah, they took that storage area very fast, and they actually hot dropped the hatch. And like you said, Benito, a little unfortunate, like turning around when he did, because he could have had that player that dropped the hatch, and then he got flanked from Waterfall. But that was a good push. They kind of stormed that storage area. And once that room is it's so important for the defense to be able to hold down. And once they died, Republic just took control and able to get that EMP down with ease.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, especially with the aggression to take control of storage. That's what you see a lot of times now with Diamond and Master teams, and the teams that are up there like Acer, F3, Valor even. everyone plays aggressive. That's I feel like how you need to play. If you give up too much space, you lose. And in that situation, MLG tried to prevent them from taking control of storage as they did in Factory, where they kind of gave up too much space on Factory. Didn't this time, and it still ended up biting them as Republic just brute forced their way in.
Yeah, Lax. Oh my lord, BLW. Wait, did he just wait? Where did he kill that dude at? Wow, he leaned out of the window. Oh my lord, dude. Ben is so good with the Taurus as Chromie swings out, takes one out of this garage door, and it is very early. 4v3, but Jolly takes out 2 from outside. Benito able to get that refrag though, so MLG up in the man advantage, 3-2 now.
Yeah, as you said, BLW with an insane Taurus pick, and Benito able to get the refrag on Jolly after getting 2 picks as Ake gets the kill on Benito. It is now a 2v2, a little bit in favor of MLG here with the health advantage. The Garage is in complete control of Republic here, going to push up. Incend seemed to be a little bit of a misplay as they incend the center of Garage. Nonetheless, they are pushing up. Pantera foams the wall. Will they see Tim Cheese sitting there in that corner the minute they blow? Wall does get blown, and Tim Cheese pushes out. 8 looks to see it get Tim Cheese and ends up barely not being able to take him out, as it is a 1v2 in favor of MLG, but Tim Cheese does not have the health here. Will Pantera fake them out by pushing? It seems like BLW pushes up, and no, Tim Cheese ends up killing Pantera on 4 HP. That was so close to being it could have gone either way. I feel if Pantera was able to take out Tim Cheese there, it really could have gone either way there.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive hold from Tim though. He stood right in the right on the breach wall. I can't believe he did that, but I mean he killed both of the players off of it somehow. So good for him. It's just so unexpected. When you blow that wall, you never expect anyone to just be tucked in that corner right there. But it worked out, so.
Yeah, cause you're sitting on the wall, like, and you're wide open. You're in the wide open, so nobody expects to be like, oh, there's a body there. I'm just gonna be able to shoot it all out. But Tim Cheese took advantage of the fact that it was a 2v2, and he prevented the rotate by not only taking out a player, he took out the player with EMP. So all he had to do was stick that spot, and it ended up working out in his favor.
Yeah, but getting into this, and this site, okay, I always say this, but this site is so attacker-sided, so Republic should have this in the bag as long as they use the util correctly, as BLW is going to have...
Should is the keyword.
Yeah, should, as BLW has a pre-nade. A little of a bad nade from BLW, so early util from MLG already being used that could have been used to deny the plant.
Yeah, you sometimes see mistakes with early util being thrown. So it seems like the incend also was thrown on the box. Unfortunate play by them. I believe it was both teams. So now both teams have practically wasted util as nade goes out, gets no damage done on anybody. I'm not quite sure what team threw it. Maestro looking to see if he can get a kill on flank. Will he push up? He does not push up, and Ake sees him, gets a little bit of damage, and now he pushes back with Trick sitting next to the wall here. He now blows the wall, pushing up to see if he can plant the EMP. Will he bait it? Yes, he does, but BLW pushes up and gets taken out by Ake with Tim Cheese with an S-tier frag to refrag Ake there. Trick pushing up, getting 2 picks on Chromie and Maestro. It is now a 2v2. EMP is down, but not planted.
Yeah, all teams are at 100 health here, but the gun advantage is in favor of Republic as Jerk does have that Marui, and MLG side both only have SMGs here. Jolly's getting the EP down, but MLG doesn't have any util to throw, so Jolly's gonna get it down, and Jerk is just gonna hold his cross. So now MLG is gonna have to go for a bit of a retake as Jolly drops off the balcony, but Tim able to take out one, and it's now Jolly in a 1v2. But he jumped downstairs, so Benito, all he has to do is defuse, and Tim Cheese has to watch his back, and how is he not dead? And Benito able to defuse. Oh, so MLG going up 2-1 now.
Yeah, like you said, this is an attack-heavy map, or attack-heavy site, excuse me. But it was kind of a difficult situation there with Jolly looking to get out. I think Jerk might have peaked a little bit too much. Again, in most situations where I see with the team that I see playing from a spectating client is that not a lot of people wait for EMP to get ticked or whatever. They like the swing. They like to ego per se. And a lot of times it costs them. It definitely costed Jerk there. Its EMP was down. All you got to do is just sit and wait. And unfortunate that he did die there, leaving Jolly in a 1v2.
Yeah, I wonder if that was kind of a misplay dropping over the balcony right there. Usually you'd want someone on that A window and then maybe someone sitting like kill box maybe. But when you dropped from that balcony, the second that Jerk died, you were kind of screwed because there was no way you were getting outside to that window, and there was no way you were going to just come up the stairs because Tim Cheese was just holding it. So, oh, and Maestro able to take out Trick. I think he was trying to do a pre-nade. No, Trick.
Yeah, he was. I think he was trying to do a pre-nade, and Maestro ended up peeking from Laundry and getting that pick.
Yeah, but MLG with an early pick off in Republic, and Republic is very low on health. What in the world happened? Jolly's at 38, Jerk's at 66, and Wall is now being put onto this B wall.
Yeah, Wall gets foamed by Jerk. Jolly, Pantera, and Ake, along with Jerk, up for Republic. Health not in favor of them. Neither player advantage. Let's see how they play this out as Barrage is already blown. Jerk looking to get that pre-fire run hand as Benito pushes out and takes out Jerk, but Pantera with the refrag and Clown taking out Ake. It is now already a 4v2, minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Pantera pushes up with EMP, decides to push back. It's a little bit of damage. Jolly super low, pushing up. Maestro takes him out from Laundry. It is now a 1v4 with Chromie pushing and swinging Pantera, with MLG securing that round, going up 3-1.
Yeah, Maestro sitting in Laundry right there. They had no idea he was in there. He was just tucked behind that little closet, and I don't think Republic ever droned him out. So once that player got on that head glitch, Maestro was able to swing out and just get that pick. And it's just unfortunate. You need to be checking these areas, especially like super common spots like Laundry. Because Maestro got the pick. Yeah, he actually got the pick through the Laundry window, right? So I'm surprised.
Yeah, he did, which is why I was like, I'm surprised they didn't know that he was there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have someone looking that way. But I don't know.
Nonetheless, this is a scrim, so it seems like that there's still a lot to work on for this Republic team if they want to surpass these Giants, because I feel like MLG is going to be a pretty good team. They have pretty good players. I've seen a couple of players try out for Valor that are on here, and I've seen them kind of prove their worth. I know you tried out for them, so I feel like they're gonna be a pretty good team.
Yeah, definitely a lot of potential. I'm definitely good friends with a lot of the people on the team. I know. You know, I love Benito. That's my king right there. That dude is so good at the game. Like, I will glaze this guy.
Not nowadays.
I will glaze this man until the day I die. And we could have had 2 Got Now players with finalists if Benito didn't leave the team. I still don't understand why he did. But anyways, MLG up 3-1 going into this round 5. Drone is going to check out this A hallway. Doesn't see anyone. And once again, we have a site-heavy hold from the MLG team. They have nobody downstairs, and Chromie and Benito are just emoting in sight right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, they're okay. Never mind. I know what they're doing. Oh no. Oh no.
You can't show that.
Oh darn it. I'm done. Oh, there's no way.
Vlog gets blown here. Vlog gets blown here as Trick sitting in the corner with Jolly, Jerk, and Ake looking to all take control. Actually, excuse me, all 5 of them. Pantera throws in the incense, but there's no EMP. EMP finally gets thrown over to Pantera. Static in the way of pushing up. Chromie looking to see if they could get a pick quick on that door as they push in. It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Still a 5v5, but health is not in favor of Republic. Pantera does get that stim, so now we are back to even strength.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but Tim Cheese has $6,000 and they only have 1 incendiary left. Did they already use 2 nades and an incen? There's no way. They already used all the util as Republic actually came in through the B side. So a bit of a flank right here. Chromie takes out 1 Tim Cheese, but Ake able to take out another. Chromie swinging through the breach, able to take out Jolly. It's now a 3v2 in favor of MLG as Chromie and Benito are coming through kill box area. Jerk not able to take out Chromie. Akron is going to get swung from both sides. Tim Cheese able to get that pick, and MLG is going up 4-1 now.
Juice, this hurts me. This hurts me as the captain of Republic, but it is a growing pain, so to speak. There's still a lot to learn. I feel like we can compete with the best. It just takes a little bit to get there. We are a new team, but we're just not there yet. As the rotate was a beautiful rotate, but there was only 2 players that actually fully rotated, with I believe Jolly getting stuck in A. So I feel like it would have worked if they had 3 players, maybe even 4 players there, but I don't know. There was really not much to do with the positioning, and MLG just kind of reflooded site and took over EMP, which is like exactly what they needed to do. That was a really smart play by MLG.
Yeah, it was a good play in theory, just the execution wasn't there. I mean, you did get the EMP down, but it was 2-4 after that, as the players did die, and Republic was just not able to hold that EMP down. If, like you said, if they had more players rotate over to run into that B objective, they probably would have been able to hold every angle instead of only having 2 players just kind of having to jiggle peek everything. But MLG up 4-1 now in this side flip, so we're gonna see all the buyouts here, and we're gonna see, oh well, MLG does have the gun advantage here ever so slightly.
Yeah, they have. There's a P90 and an Auril in favor, or on the side of Republic. So yeah, ever so slightly, but I have seen worse. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock with Republic looking to take control of storage again. They blow the hatch here to see if they can completely circle out people in B. Flash goes down. Will they push down hatch? Pantera looking to see if he can. Insen gets thrown. Jolly gets a pick on Benito through storage and then gets refragged by Maester with an S-tier frag towards Waterfall, with Jerk, Ake, Trick, and Pantera all up for R3, excuse me.
Yeah, Pantera coming on this flank. He's actually going to see Chromie here in a second, and he's able to get that pick off on the backside with an RCP, and now he has a Vezin. So ever so slightly, Republic is pulling this one back. They do have man advantage right here, so they could take this storage area, which they do. Trick and Ake by each other. Jerk under the hatch, but Maestro above the hatch is able to take out Jerk, and he's going to rotate back to site. It's now a 3v3, but this Republic team is taking control of storage, but they have to keep an eye out for Maestro, or else they're just going to get picked off one by one.
Yeah, as Ake gets the pick on Tim Cheese, gets a little bit too aggressive there. It is now numbers in advantage of R3 with EMP. So EMP is not dropped. They're not watching it. So now MLG needs to come up with something. Pantera plants behind very, very smartly, might I add, because they are not looking in that direction. Trix looks to get a pick. Does not, and Pantera pushes out and takes out Clown. Will he push out and get the second one? No. Maestro gets Ake and Pantera and Trick. It is a 5-1 sweep for MLG with 15 health remaining. I think Trick got too aggressive there on that wall. Nonetheless, what a beautiful play by Maestro to clutch up a 1v3 and ace.
It was an ace. Oh my lord. Like you said, I'm not going to lie. Whoever got that EMP down, they started swinging, and I'm not going to lie, I cringed a little bit, just because, not because, like, I don't know, it was just not a good idea to swing that. You have numbers advantage, and sometimes you want to get the TikTok clip, but it's just, the rounds are more important, and that was such a good play by Maestro right there. Honestly, that was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was a beautiful play, and yes, I agree with you. I've seen several times in ranked where people have EMP and they have numbers and end up throwing bodies because they feel they can swing and get that TikTok clip, like you said, or get the pick needed to win the round, but it ends up not working. EMP is down. In theory, all you have to do is run out of wall and just wait for EMP to be ticked, but Unfortunately, I believe 2 players got a little too aggressive there with Trick blowing that wall. He could have possibly played for wallbang, sitting and waiting for EMP. Nonetheless, what a beautiful play by Maestro to clutch up the 1v3 and Ace, bringing his team up 5-1.
Yeah, and that's one of those plant spots where it's like, when you get that EMP down in that spot, you should never lose that, because you can hold that from outside and just have another blind fire angle. That's pretty much like how on Factory, when you get plant down in Cubby, you should never lose that round. And that's another one of those plant spots that early picks coming out from MLG already. They're already in the 5-3 man advantage, but 2 of their players are one shot as Trick shows that off, takes out one, takes out a second with Jolly there. Jolly getting a little over aggressive once again, so he's taken out, and then Maestro gets a second one with the Cyclone. Maestro sitting on what health, but putting in work right now is Chromie off on the backside. Gets a one-handed pick, and he was just staring down Ake right there, and MLG's now going up 6-1 now.
Yeah, they went up 6-1, and I feel like that was more winnable towards Republic, even though it was a 1v3. None of them had health at all. I believe he took out the guy with 4 HP. The other guy had 13, and the last one had 5, I believe. So I mean, it was definitely winnable for Ake. This is just an unfortunate showing on Hideout. I definitely know what we need to work on, but it's just unfortunate to see going up to 6-1, possibly maybe even a closer game. If there is a map 3, which I believe there will be from what I've been told, hopefully we see a little bit of a closer game for map 3.
I'm not gonna lie, I might go to bed. I'm so tired. But...
all right. That's chill.
I might go to bed. If it would have been 1-1 going into map 3, I would have watched maybe. But I think MLG, yeah. Well, it just depends. If Republic brings us back and wins, then I'll watch it third. But if not,
I don't think they will. Yeah, I don't think they will. Yeah, we get into round number 8 here. MLG up 6-1 with an arguably non-losable site, in the words of Juice, for this site, as they look to push in, and with already numbers advantage, Chromie and Clown both push up. Clown foaming wall, looking to see if he can get the swing, and Jolly swings and kicks out Clown. He has low health. Will he push up? No, he does not take another as Chromie takes out 2. Maestro takes out 2. Ake takes out Maestro. It is now a 1v2 already with a minute 55 left on the clock, Juice.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. Everyone is dying at the same time. We have a player swinging through connector as the EMP's going down, and Chromie able to get that pick. That was such a fast round. I don't even really know what just happened. They kind of stormed B and just they pinched.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate ending. I think that although it was good to be able to practice casting. Thank you again for letting me come on for a map. I think that if situations happen with my team, it would be a little different, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. Nonetheless, MLG does win 2-0, 6-7 first map, and 7-1 second map.
Yep, and that will do it. MLG is winning these games 2-0 here. But I've been your host, Juice, joined today by Scorch for the second map. Right on for joining. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me practice for tomorrow.
Of course. You know I'm gonna be tuning in. What time are you guys doing your cast? Because I'm gonna watch.
The cast will be at 8 p.m. It'll be R3 versus Empire.
So many Republic. It's like
I tried to get a different one, but I was like, I might as well like ask my own team, because I know they're not going to cancel, and so I can only do tomorrow. So I was like, screw it. I feel like it'll be definitely a closer game to watch though tomorrow. So tune in, everybody.
Yes, everyone, tune into Martini and Scorch doing their cast, and Benito's actually waving at us. Hey, Benito, I see you. Hi, Benito. But that'll do it. Goodbye, everyone, and I will be back with another cast probably tomorrow maybe, or the next day. I don't know. We'll see, but goodbye, everyone, and peace.